Hi guys, Chef Kevin Belton here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Now, in getting ready for summer, I don't know if you all like a good burger, but I love a good burger. And why not have a burger for breakfast? So today, we're gonna do a breakfast burger. Now, I'm calling it a breakfast burger, but I tell you what, you can have this anytime that you like. So something that's gonna make this a little different, I'm not just using ground meat, but I also have some breakfast sausage. Now, you can do this with ground meat. You can use anything from a hot sausage if you like. I've taken ground meat and mixed it with an Italian sausage, take it out of the casing. So for this one, I'm doing the ground meat with a breakfast sausage. Now, some of the seasoning I'm putting in here, I have black pepper, I have garlic, I have some of our Creole seasoning, and I'm using a sea salt. This is a flaky sea salt. I don't need too much seasoning because we're gonna get some of that seasoning coming from that breakfast sausage. Now, we're gonna have to get this mixed in really, really well. So I'm gonna go to the gloves for this, okay? And start getting our meats mixed. So it's important, look, let's get our seasoning sprinkled in, all right? I'm doing a little bit of Worcestershire, about a tablespoon of Worcestershire, and I've shredded onion. Now, the shredding of the onion, when Mom made burgers, she'd cut up onion really, really fine. What I did here, I shredded the onion, and that little bit that was left over, I just tried to dice up really, really fine, and my glove broke, so we're gonna do this with one hand. My other glove broke, so just make sure you get this mixed in because you want the meats to blend together, and you also want that onion to get mixed in. And if you wonder why I shredded the onion, that way it cooks quick. Now, of course, if you like a little bite, leave your onion fairly nice size in cubes. But by shredding it, it cooks very, very quick. So let's go ahead and get this mixed really well, and we'll get this formed and shaped into some patties. Now, I've only made 3 patties, but I can take the rest of this, either shape them into patties now, but I may put this in a Ziploc and just put it in the refrigerator, because this way I can make more tomorrow and that seasoning will absorb into that meat a little more, okay? So the pan is heating up. Let's put just a little vegetable oil in the pan. And you see I've only made 3 patties. Now I'm doing this in a skillet. Sometimes on the grill, if you're going to grill this, you see folks take their thumb and indent the center with their thumb. Basically what this does, this keeps the center from getting so thick and it not cooking. That's why you see some folks put that little indentation with their thumb right there, because as this cooks, it levels up, and you want that even to be cooked inside and not have it puff up, the center not cooked. So our pan's hot. Let's go ahead and get our first one in. And I'm only gonna put 2 in because I don't want to crowd the pan, okay? Now, this is gonna cook roughly for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. So while it's doing that, let's go ahead and make our egg, all right? Now, when it comes to making your eggs, you may like your egg different ways, okay? Whether you want an over easy egg. Now, personally, to me, an over easy egg on a burger, it's too runny. But hey, it's a personal preference. I like to do an over hard egg for a burger, because that way the yolk breaks and it cooks firm, but it doesn't get too firm. So again, let's get a little oil in our skillet. And it's so much easier to do a non-stick skillet, especially when you do an egg, all right? It's really important. Now, oh, look at this. Our burgers, I tell you what, they're smelling so good, okay? And depending on how you want your burger, how long you cook it. I like it kind of medium, but I want to make sure it heats up all the way through. With our egg, take your egg, crack it. Now notice I'm going to take my shell and break the yolk, because this way as it cooks, my yolk won't be so runny. It's going to be firm, but it's not going to be totally runny. So our egg is cooking, our burgers are cooking. Oh, this is going to take about 4 minutes before we can flip it. Now, I flipped the burgers, and when I flipped them, I let them cook for about a minute, then I put some cheese on. Now, you can use whatever cheese you want, whether you want cheddar. This is actually a garlic cheese. You know, both of us love garlic. So I'm using a garlic cheese. And if you look at my eggs, I like the hard egg. This is an over medium egg, where if you can see right in here, this is the yolk right here. Monica likes it to where when she bites it, that'll run down.
Like cheese.
Like cheese. Now, I made a little sauce here for the bread. Basically, a little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of barbecue sauce, and a little bit of Creole mustard. And we're just going to take a little bit of this, smear it on your bun. Now, you could do top and bottom, okay? Some folks like to do this with ketchup, but you know, Monica's not a big ketchup fan, so I'm not a big ketchup fan. I've gotten out of the habit of eating ketchup. She's not a mayo fan either, but I love mayonnaise. So let's go ahead and get our burger. Let's put our burger down, okay? Now, here's your choices. What would you like with it, okay? Now, what I've done here, we can put our egg right on top. I also took some bacon and I kind of weaved it in a pattern and just cooked it. So we can put our bacon down. Now, let's do a little bit of lettuce. And this is just some romaine I had that I just kind of gave it a rough chop. If you're an onion fan, look, you could just take the onions and slice them round and stick them on. And here, let's do a little bit of tomato, all right? If we want, we could sprinkle a little bit of seasoning on that. But look at this, gang. Look down in there. We've got that burger, we have our egg, we have our bacon, we have the onion, the lettuce, and tomato. We made our little sauce for the bread. So this is, hey, this is a great way to start breakfast. You know, they say, you know, cereal, Wheaties, or breakfast of champions. I don't know. I think the breakfast burger is the burger of champions. Try this. I know you're going to love it. This will become a breakfast favorite every weekend. So keep washing those hands. Keep staying safe. Thank you so much for cooking with me today. For WWLTV, I'm Chef Kevin Belton, and we'll see you soon.